Hello, arty friends! It's time for Mixed Media MADeNESS. We're going to be working more on those books and stamping. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody! Arty friends, how y'all doing today? Day 2.
Day 2. No, 3.
MADeNESS. It's day 2. But we've been streaming for more than... so they all run together after a while, you know?
I forget.
Yeah.
I forget.
All right, we got all kinds of fun things to do today. We got 3 giveaways, and these are big ones. But before we get into all that, remember, we're going to be working on books. We're going to be stamping. It's the main things today. We're going to move the camera. It's going to start over at P's this time and then move to me. All right. Say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. That's how we know that you were here. Otherwise, we don't know that you were here. We're an already friendly bunch of folks. Best chat in town. It's been said by many. It's been in our comments, written down, logged in. That's what I'm saying. But also, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together, we are
PM Artist Studio. Oh, I've painted my book.
All right, you look at this. That was a little sneak peek there. All right, do say hello in the chat. Thumbsy upsies. Get those thumbs ups, please. That's like it. Love it. Watch some more of it. All those things. Subscribe. We did all that business. Okay. Okay, let's say hello to everybody. I feel like there's some other things that I'm supposed to talk about today. We'll get into that here in a second. We will get into that in a second. Okay, participants. We got quite the house today. I think there were some sad people that missed out yesterday. So they're like, making sure we're going to get there on Thursday. Okay. Yeah, because we gave away 5 things yesterday. Just going to do 3 today. I think 3 each day, give or take maybe 1 or 2 here and there. Okay, we got Lucy, Acme, Adrian, Arkansas Crazy Quilter, that's Dawn, Brujas here, Caroline, Carol Buckingham, Kat, Christy Hartman, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, Cynthia, Darcy, Diane Olson, Eddie's here, Elizabeth Folcomer, Erna, Gerald, Andy's Candy, that's Nancy, Jeanette, aka Jeanette, tell Sister Jackie we said hello and hug that baby. Jennifer's Dogs Life, Joanne, Jose's here, Julie Parker, Ketra. Yay! I saw you in the comments and I was so excited. She's, that's how it always goes.
I said,
saying nothing changes around here. Nothing saying, okay, Laura, people. I love it. Y'all, man, are showing up. Jennifer Thies, Marina Lake, Mary Brown, Meg, hello. I believe you might, well, no, Meg, I kind of remember you from the other day. Mimi Hoarder Paper Crafts, Patty, Peace Talks with Lynn, that's Lynn, Panka, Ricky, Normeyer, Cephas here, Shannon, Shauna, Sherry, Simply Lizette, Slapping Paint on Paper, that's Karen McCoy. Susie's here, let's see, SWO, that is Sherry, the Shelly Studio, that is Margot, Veronica, Walter, Zalike, Hal, Zany Love, that's Bobby, and I've missed ya. Oh, Rosemary popped in there. Give me some extra pinky hello hands. We will get you helloed. Hello, Griffin Shale. That's Rhonda. And hello, Irma.
Is it Erna?
Irma.
It's with an M.
See right here. I need them like posted up right. Or,
and
I know. And I understand. I'm supposed to use my head because there's just a lot of. But don't message me, y'all. I get it. I understand. It's easier just to do this. She does it too.
I do it too.
Okay, it is Thursday Thoughts. We will not, just because it's MADeNESS doesn't mean we're not going to thought about a few things.
Oh, yeah. And I thought this was, I just received this book in the mail like minutes ago.
Yes, I would ideally like y'all, if you've won something.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad at you if you want to enter again. But know that we might talk about you a little bit.
Yeah, we might throw you under the bus.
We will give you little jabs with love. I mean, if you're willing to toss it out there and think you're going to win twice, I think that's totally fine. But I get it.
Okay. Are we ready? I'm going to thought.
Thought it up, Patricia.
All right. I'm thoughting, and I want to.
She got a new book.
I got a new book, and I can't remember who recommended this book, but
it might have been Zines Menage.
It might be. Anyway, it's by Isabel Wilkerson. In a world without caste, instead of a false swagger over our own tribe or family or ascribed community, we would look upon all of humanity with wonderment. The lithe beauty of an Ethiopian runner, the bravery of a Swedish girl determined to save the planet, the physics-defying aerobatics of an African-American Olympian, the brilliance of a composer of Puerto Rican descent who can rap the history of the founding of America at 144 words a minute. All of these feats should fill us with astonishment at what the species is capable of and gratitude to be alive for this. In a world without caste, being male or female, light or dark, immigrant or native born, would have no bearing on what anyone was perceived as being capable of. In a world without caste, we would all be invested in the well-being of others in our species, only, if only, for our own survival, and recognize the well-being of others in our species. We would join forces with indigenous people around the world, raising the alarm as fires rage and glaciers melt. We would see that when others suffer, the collective body, human body, is set back from the progression of our species. A world without caste would set everyone free. More on that later.
Saturday, late Saturday, at the Caw. If you don't know what that is, there'll be a link over in chat.
Yes.
That's where we get real deep into those sorts of things. And we're going to give y'all an update on how the Wiley,
and I'm going to give away books.
Yes, how the Wiley, which I need to set up Nightbot for. Lots to do. So many things to do. So little time.
Nightbot doesn't show up for call?
Well, I got to set it up. No.
Oh.
It's only linked into PM Art Studio at this moment in time.
Well, shucky darns.
But I guess we could do like kind of old school. Like we don't have a ton of people that show up there yet, so like it's manageable.
Yeah.
Really here it's harder. We got folks like we got 79 people. In fact, may I please request that y'all give those thumbsy upsies, like it, love it, share it, watch more of it.
Done it.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I love y'all. Okay. Top side?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready. Top mean. Okay, you bumped the camera. That's fine. Oh, did y'all see? Well, now, I will say, like, if you didn't see it, I get it. I understand. Because, like, we popped it in 5 minutes before the stream started. Record timing of us recording a short, me adding a little thing, and then getting it out into the internet.
Hey, and it was a, what do you call it? It was a one take.
One take.
And usually we have at least two.
Well, that's not true. Like, we did it during the stream yesterday. That was pretty impressive, I thought.
That's true. That is
and no editing,
true.
Just, you know.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
There we go.
So, I wanted you to know.
Eddie says he loves the MADeNESS shorts. And then I don't know if it auto-corrected, but yesterday it went into madness. But I was like, you know what? We're going to go with it. And I'm not going to obsess about it.
Me either.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Sometimes I just need a moment to talk about my things a little bit.
You know, I think it's...
Look at all this colorful yumminess. It's almost... Don't obliterate things.
I can fix that.
Don't fix it. It's so pretty. I should steal it and tell her that she lost it.
Look at that. Now, I'm still out, and this is the thing. One of the things I was going to talk about during Thirsty Thoughts today is, when you're creating these books and you're worried about putting something down that might not be what you want it to be later on. And I'm going to show you a couple of cases of that being the case. Actually, these 2 pages are. I didn't like them. And one of the things I do, I will show them to Mariah. And she never says ugly things to me. Well, she doesn't usually say ugly
Every
things.
once in a while, well, if I'm mad at her and she's been mean to me, I
I
dish some back.
She will say, yeah, okay. And I know what that means. That means you can do better.
Where she just says, you can do better.
I just go straight to it. We have determined that she is a much nicer person than I am.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, you remember you saw this, I believe, maybe even yesterday?
All right. I want to hello a few other people.
Oh, okay.
That have come in. I think Liz.
Look at those hearts.
I know. Liz Fahey came in. Who else did I miss here? Original Cindy. We've got Jennifer McKinnon. All right, guys. I think. Did I get everybody? Give me some just extra pinky hello hands if I didn't get you. Isn't that just gorgeous? And then see, look. So I want to talk about that real quick. Here's the fun thing. Because there was going to be no time for us to dive into and get it done all week long. This is one of the reasons we started the month off kind of prepping for Madeness. We did we did quite a bit of masterboarding because we knew that we were going to meander ever so slightly. And what I mean by meander, that's the meandering accordion. Some people call it a zine. Now, I do want to break into that a little bit too, because I hate using that word or that description for what we do. Because to me, a zine is a very special, wonderful piece of publication. What we really create, even though we use some of the same folding techniques as what a zine would be, is not a zine. And I don't want to confuse people who may be new to all of this, even though I really do love to say zine. The folding is, if you wanted to create it, that to me is true. But a zine is a reproducible piece of publication, is truly, Now, they can be original pieces, but typically they are something that is copied and made multiples of. And I like to be true to that and not confuse people, because there are some awesome zine makers out there. And I would hate for them to come up on us and be like, hey, listen, y'all, you really aren't doing that. And, I don't want to be the art police either, but I do think that those descriptors are important.
They are. And I've got this page marked here because I wanted to remind everybody what was happening the other day with this page. Where are my bunnies? Here they are. Because remember this? This was at the bottom of this page. I didn't really like it. I didn't think that it...
Well, it was a fantastic masterboard that we created. Now it was more like a masterboard that she could cut up, and now she's collaging with it versus it, even though it did get cut into a meandering, right? A little bit. It meandered for a moment, and then it got chopped up.
Yeah, it got... Well, actually, I had to go iron it because it had wrinkles in it. So I crumpled it all up, I sprayed it, and then I ironed it.
The most ironing she has done in probably the last 20 years. I ain't lying.
Izzy says, what is that?
What is that? What is this table thing? May I have it? No, you may not. Yeah, that's some funny stuff. I was chuckling about that this morning. I had thought about it again.
And I actually did write out the lyrics to Bunny Foo Foo.
It is a rabbit stamp. And those are by Paula.
Is a rabbit stamp.
There's two different ones and a crescent moon that goes with them.
I have that moon, and I'm going to use it somewhere here. Because I want to see, I don't know. I think it might be too much. And it really, I don't know. It needs to maybe, I don't know. I'm going to show you how you do that. If you don't want to stamp onto your design, which I have thing about doing that. I mean,
This is kind of like the great question we had yesterday regarding a book cover. And if you could gel print it. And yes, of course you could. But man, oh man, that's a lot of pressure to get something right. So really, this is one of the beauties of gel printing and creating maybe master boards or just large pieces that can then be incorporated into these different books. If you want to put it on books or
show you this one.
Decor or whatever. Karen's doing boxes.
Oh, you know I like that.
I know you do.
We don't have that on the list.
And Eddie does cans.
Cans?
He's got
can?
Eddie's got great cans.
I used to have a can that said can.
She does.
French girls.
I think. Hold on, y'all. We gotta show.
Oh my gosh! You talk about this is an antique. I can't believe she even knows where it is.
I do.
Okay, so this is what I did here. This is from the master board thing here. Can you see? I just pulled out some and then I did my little where I fold it and you know, cut it to make a circle. I mean, it's not perfect, but oh yeah.
I would also like you just to, you know, mention the things in said can that, you know, also like we already have about 5 other little cans on the cart that look, you know, hold these sorts of things. Exactly, like replicas. Just little replicas of.
Oh yeah, look, this is I like this. I'm going to show you what you do with this. I kind of forgot about this thing.
Yeah, because it's been back in the.
Here's a sketch and wash general, so I better pull that out.
This is what happens. But I knew where the can was.
I'm very proud of you. And here's. Bet it doesn't work. You want to bet? You want to bet me a whole bunch of money?
No.
Oh crap.
Oh, I want to win some money. Look at that. How's that one? Oh, I hate those pins. Show them that tip of that pen. I do not care for that size of pen. Look, 0.01.
I love it. I do some really nice little. Okay, where's that one book that you? Oh, now look, this is a made in Germany.
Oh, that's like the pens that we have, the Statler.
Yeah, these are fancy pens.
Pencils.
Everhard.
Those are pencils.
Pencils. Yeah, these are good. I need to have these back up here. Izzy runs off with mine every now and then, and I have to.
Yeah, and bring them back in.
Yeah, that's just too
okay.
mean.
Stay on task, lady.
Oh,
We're
okay.
March Madnessing. I just had to, you know, the can had to have its moment.
We had to have a moment there with the can. Okay, I'm putting those up there. But I can save these 2 because this isn't Lumograd. This is an F. Where's my paper here? Okay, that's way too. And that's no good.
Ooh.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, that's one of the wash. This is one of the washes too.
All right, and I would like to go ahead. So we're going to try to do one giveaway now. And then you got to wait till the end. But we'll probably do one in the middle and then one at the very end. So.
Okay, so these pencils are wonderful. I'm not going to use them right now, but don't forget about them. Because you can do little shadows, little watery shadows with them. The only thing you have to remember, they're kind of like that stamp stuff that Mariah has. That we both love, but it's very fugitive. It runs away.
It's a runner.
It's a runner. And I mean.
You gotta catch it while you can.
It's
kid.
Gonna make you very angry. Very angry.
Oh.
Okay, now, I love this with this page. But the problem is I want it to be see-through. I want to be able to slightly see through it. And I've done like this. See how that looks there? That's a piece of paper over the top of it. And then I just kind of started and did some. You can see these. These are additions.
Pieces from the original master board
From
Meandering.
the original master board.
That was supposed to be her first book.
Original master board stuff. I don't know how that got in here without.
Hello, Carol.
Okay, now see this?
Hey, Maria. Hey,
how
Fire
this
Horse.
is? That's kind of what I want to do. So I've got to have we'll have to play with it and see.
All right, do you need stamp pads and stuff? What are you going to get ready there? I'm going to run a giveaway.
Run a giveaway. I don't know. I want to try the stamp pads that I have before I holler at you for other ones, because I don't want anything that is going to go,
Perfect.
go places.
Thank you, Mo. Yes, terms are now. Here's the spiel, y'all. Welcome to everybody that's come in. Say hello. We're about to do giveaway. Giveaway means that you need to, you have to be willing to pay the postage. You need to be able to email me during or as of before the next stream. If you do not get in contact with me before the next stream, I am going to give it away. Again, it will go back to the giveaway. Y'all, first round, winners, chicken dinners, man. Y'all handled business. Sent them emails, got it all taken care of. In fact, they all went out today. See, that's how quickly and smoothly we can get this stuff done. Now, your hashtag is going to be hashtag GIVE and the number 6. No spaces. Hashtag GIVE6. Put that in. We'll let that go for a second, and then we will pick a winner.
Oh, look at that, Mariah.
And if y'all don't know, this is our Maker's Mantra stamp. It's been popular here lately again. I just love it when things kind of have this cycle and all of a sudden it's like somebody orders it and then some more people order it.
The Maker's community is a vibrant and interconnected circle that unites us all within this circle. Each of us plays a vital role as the creators of mixed media, art, and artists. Now that's hey, and that wasn't put through any AI BS.
That was before AI.
That was before AI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now see this? How this is? I want this to go here.
Oh man, we have got quite the crew today. 53 of y'all have entered. We were in the 30s yesterday. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm gonna hit that choose a winner. 1 second, and go. All right, little this and that. That's Jennifer. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all what you're winning. How rude of me. See, they're just like, they know they're going to get good stuff over here at Pure Studio.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to do a trial run here. Okay?
Hey.
I can't really remember. I'm sorry, Mariah, did you?
Yeah, I do. I want to tell them what's in it. Special bits, fancy cutouts, Lotus, I tell you, I can't read her handwriting sometimes, too. She was doing fast writing.
I was.
With, okay, so there's some pups in there. There's going to be something that says gold edges.
Oh, the lotus.
She doesn't know.
Remember the lotus that I made?
Hey, but there's a square Tegan book, and they're about yay big. They're fabulous, like just a cool size. Smaller pieces of wet string tissue, all in a big zipper bag. So today, all of the giveaways are going to have a Tegan book in them, mainly like wet string tissue, kind of pups and all of that. And if you don't know what pups is, that's the pick up papers. Those are the ones that have like the edges.
That's that's what I use to bind my little books, to cover up the staples.
Remember, this whole cover was done with pups. So,
okay.
All right, now, we will come back around and do another one here in a little while. So stay tuned. Let the Swatch P do her magic.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Is this the one that I used? I think it is. Tell you in just a minute. But what I really like about this is when you do this stamping on paper, you've got two things. You can turn it over if it's going the wrong way, because remember I did that with the rabbits, because I wanted the rabbits to meet each other rather than run away. And then you also don't have to worry about getting a perfectly good stamp the first time.
Hey, Alice. Hey, Jamie. I love it that y'all are here. Now, be sure to give those thumbsy upsies. We've got a great crowd today. This would be a really good one to make sure you give the, you know, get everybody all over here and, you know, all excited.
Yeah. Because we've got another gift. We're going to wait till the very end.
Well, no, we're going to do 2 more. We're going to kind of do one midway. I don't know exactly when, but midway-ish. And then we will do one at the end. We're trying to keep y'all here, okay? You know? Just saying. There's method to our madness.
Well, I'm...
Your pad is not very juicy.
It's not.
You want a juicy one?
Well, I want one that's... I want permanent.
Well, these are, and especially if you're putting it to paper, you're going to be good to go.
Well, that's what I want.
Now, I also have, like, the gray, like, the stays-on stuff. That one might be kind of nice, because it's not, you know, black, but it's pretty dark.
Okay, I just think I just need to, you know, put my stamp down and really press my thing into it. Okay. But I do want to try that one. Oh,
Tegan books. Sorry. Yes.
Let me... Why don't you show...
Where? Okay.
They're over there on the bookcase. Now, my other one that I've been working in is underneath this pile.
Well, this was, you know, it's not got things that might puke out on us.
This is my book that I sent all of these to Tegan, and she made this for me.
So it's bound like this, but they are, it's like blank pages.
Yeah. Blank pages.
Oh, here, I'll go grab it.
See, she even wrote in there. Has the right way and a wrong way.
But they're very similar to this, obviously, in construction. They aren't as fat as this one.
I didn't see that before, Tegan. You little devil, you. That was a wonderful surprise. Some of these prints, you don't even know. These go back to the early days. I mean, early days.
That thing, and then...
My writing, I love that. You don't know how much joy I get out of this, and a lot of these are papers that y'all sent to me. Some of them are from, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Mm-hmm. And Tegan did such a beautiful job. And look at this. I would never do anything to the cover of those because I think they're absolutely
so cool.
Very cool. All right, now here's the next test that we're going to run here to see if our ink is, and this is, you know, if you already know about your ink, of course, you don't have to do this step right here, but if you're wondering about it and you don't want it to go all smushy on you, because remember, one of the reasons I had a one of these flowers here, and then when I went over it with the product, it totally washed it out. Now, I thought I was going to write something up here in the corner, but Mariah handed me...
Well, I said, hey, maybe it's a good idea for us to be a little bit, you know, prepped here. I mean, I know, shocker, y'all. We're bringing the madeness. This is not our usual. We're a little more chill and just kind of willy-nilly.
All right, I'm just going to take my scrap paper I've got here with little bunny foo-foos and all these other things on it. And I'm going to show you how I operate. I don't want I did such a good job stamping that.
Good jobbers.
And I did use the last of my jar. I mean, I scraped, I got every little bit that I could get out of it. That's the Daniel Smith transparent watercolor ground, which I really love it. I don't know how expensive it is because Mariah doesn't tell me these things sometimes, but okay, sometimes I will put my stuff down on the paper, and when you're dealing with this wiggly stuff, it's just best if you do that, because then you don't have to worry about it flippy flopping around and, you know, doing stuff. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That's good. So I feel very comfortable about, you know, taking this piece of paper and putting it down in my little book over here. Now, some of the ucky stuff that you see there is actually from the other muck on the other paper. Okay, so lid back on my nasty little glue jar.
No judgment.
Becky will be making me a muff. She was so disgusted with our glue that
Yes, they needed to be muffed.
they needed to be muffed.
Yeah, Bruja, she Tegan does an outstanding job. That's why we're like, we're never really even probably going to learn how to do that kind of book because it just is not in our wheelhouse.
I'm so intimidated by how good they look that, I'm just like, oh, I don't think I would ever attempt that because, and actually I have attempted it and it was kind of a, we had to go to plan B. Remember when I did that?
Yeah.
That one? I was just sure it was going to work.
She was. She went in with all the
I went in.
determination and positivity.
And it was like, nope.
Listen to this.
So.
Hey, I want you to know, we went on a journey today. We were all over the place. We've been to the post office.
I noticed we were gone a lot.
Yeah, we went and picked up Yupo, and then we took it to the printer place that cuts it in half for us because it has to happen in 2 different places. Because the other people want to charge way too much money for that. What else did we do? Oh, we went to the Asian Mart.
Oh,
I know.
I would have wanted to go there.
Well, you don't want to get up out of bed. You know, you were very adamant about. She's very upset about the 10 a.m. streams.
I told her it was messing with my circadian.
Yeah, circadian.
Rhythms. Circadian.
Mm-hmm.
Not cutian.
Mm-hmm. She's cutie.
Cutian. Okay, now remember this is the middle page of my
Is
book.
this a recent one, Julie Parker? Did you tag me on it? I will tell y'all, like, I try to see as many things in Makers as possible, and I try to give at least, you know, at the very least, emojis. I will try to give some, you know, reaction thingies, but I could spend days, and I probably would if I, you know. I need more of me's. More me's.
Okay, now what you can do is you can come in with your water and you can really almost make your tissue paper disappear on the edges. And look at that.
That looks so cool. And it'll soak in more.
It will. It really honestly will. Now here's the only downside to this. Because now we're going to have to do something else while this dries. But that we can. Now, I really like this moon business up here in the corner.
Yeah, see? Christy Hartman says she's bound books like that before. It's hard. Tegan is fabulously talented. And she was so sweet for sending us, like, so I think we had a total of 6 of them. So hold on, let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did we hook her up with some good merch?
Yeah, I think we have 6 of them.
Did you hear me? Did we hook her up with some good merch?
Well, I mean, I feel like I probably still owe her some things. I mean, if she ever needed anything,
okay.
Tegan, you can holler.
Yes, would you please? Because otherwise we'll just send you what we think that you need, and it might not be what you want. It's kind of like buying your own birthday present. Mm-hmm. Speak up now or forever hold your peace.
Now, I did do trade with her on your books. Because I felt like, yeah, that was, yeah.
Oh, well, because that was above and beyond.
I think and still, like, we made out better than she did, but I don't know how she feels about that.
I feel
she may just fine. I don't know.
I feel that way on stuff that people send me all the time. I'm. How about that? Look at that.
Wonderful.
It kind of balances that out. Mm-hmm. I love it when I can work on the same page because you know that we're going to have to put this aside for a wee bit. And I kind of like that this is really. I'm not regretting putting down that other piece of. Of paper back there, because look at this, it just absolutely disappears. It looks like, you know, that was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. You did good, Patricia.
I'm feeling pretty proud of myself, Mariah.
I mean, you made that stamp. Actually, I basically had to hold her down and said, would you write this out for me?
Oh, God, she nagged me for days.
And I said, you have to use this pen.
She was very pushy.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very pushy. All right, now while we're doing that, I want to show you what I cut out. And Mariah, I decided to change pages on where to put this.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want it to be white.
Well, you want me to spray it? See what happens?
Well, I really kind of do. Do you think it's going to...
I think it'll be fine.
So here's what.
And
let me just show you.
Hey, Carrie.
Without closing this page.
Hey, Cat.
Sometimes, and you know, I've got an actual stencil in here.
She glued it down.
I glued it down.
It's one of our early, we called them urchins. Since then, we've gotten things that are more urchin-like, but at that time,
I call it wheels.
It's an abstract urchin.
Okay, so, Mariah, are you looking at this?
I am.
Okay, so what I kind of envision this is I would like the background to be all
purplish.
orange.
Oh, orange. Okay.
Because don't you think that would be good? See, it's going to be on the purple page. And I've got this fit so that it fits and you can see this stuff still in the background.
Okay. Well, while you need to let that one kind of dry.
This dry, yes. And it needs to dry relatively flat.
Why don't you show them this one?
Okay.
What was so funny is, I don't know if y'all have been diving deep into this shorts like I, have.
Oh, no, here, I forgot a word.
Okay. Diving deep into the shorts, but,
oh, I love this ribbon.
She's like, who made this? I'm like,
I'm looking
we
at
did.
this little bunny down here and then this snake over here.
I'm like, yeah, you drew those. Yep.
I watched this thing about these dadgum pythons in the Everglades. They're eating all the bunnies. And they're eating all of the raccoons. They even eat a whole deer.
They will eat people if people are messing about.
You're not moving around fast enough, I reckon.
All right, and you stole my wipes, so, can you hand one over?
Oh, sorry. I meant to bring some up from downstairs. Okay, now, is this, what is this page? Does it come up?
Oh, goodness. See, she doesn't remember any of this business. Yeah, it flips up. See, it's taped to the top. I'm pretty sure it does.
This is a very, very tight closure down here at the bottom.
It might just be stuck. But this started out as a master board of sorts, because they're like, you can buy these tags, on the internet.
On the World Wide Web.
From places.
And see, look at this. I put them all down. I remember this, Mariah.
I was just coming back to it.
It's coming back. I remember doing these tags, lining them up on my gel plate. Oh, and look at that fairy holding that watercolor flower we are.
Now, I did that. And Carrie sent me that stuff. There are videos for that.
But she's reaching for the fleur. Okay, now we're going to tuck this back in here.
Look at that. I think you did that. I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did.
What?
The little tucky thing.
Oh, I wouldn't do something like that. But now here's some more of the watercolor flowers. And that was just incidental. And I think this is actual bubble wrap before Carrie made his
that was
wrap.
before we had the stamps.
Okay, now I don't know if this is a comer up.
Well, no, that came from Carrie. Those are Carrie's papers.
Oh, but see these little, look at these little drawings.
I promise y'all, we really are like in the same place. I know it's
now, anytime there's anything that has a closure or a
tape or
magnets, you may rest assured I had absolutely nothing to do with it. I have tried to do it. Okay, now see, this is tricky because it opens up like this. Look at this. Okay. Turn it over. But look at all those little critters.
I think we got some good chuckles
Izzy
about all
made
that.
fun of my crab. And my possum. There's a duck. And I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah. Some are better than others.
As it goes,
As it
y'all.
goes. And I just love the little flowers poking their little heads out the top there.
Those were watercolor.
Got those. So
Did you tell folks that?
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah. And the nice thing about them is they're watercolor on both sides. And I think this is a sticky. It comes in and out. How about that? But I am very impressed with this ribbon. Did somebody send us this? I'm sure that
Oh,
they
I'm
did.
sure
We
they
never-
did. Yeah. I don't remember exactly. Please don't be mad at me. Just, leave us down in the comments.
I don't
Hey,
think
I
this-
was the one that sent you that.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have come from that could have come from Julie Torrance, perhaps. I feel like that's right.
But now see, this has stamps on it, and I wish I could show you Izzy's lampshade that I stamped at about the same time we were doing this. Remember?
I think we've posted that
Yeah, I think we have too.
somewhere.
But anyway, it was an old lampshade, and it was falling apart. I had to re-glue it.
Yeah, let me get the numbers. I love you.
Oh, that's looking good, Mariah. That is looking so good. All right, now I'm just going to continue on with my stamping over here while you're doing that. Because, oh, Mo, have I told you how much I love this? Every time I look at it, just makes me smile. Because I know if anybody attacks me, I'll just grab my letter opener and stab them. And I cleaned my floor off, and it's already, Mariah, it's just not working out.
It's not working out, y'all.
Okay, so I found, remember I was lamenting the fact, oh, here, I have something else to show you.
All right, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here. Please give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You cannot chat unless you are subscribed to the channel. You want to be able to chat because guess what? We're going to be doing giveaways. We have 2 more today, so stay tuned.
Exciting stuff here at PM Art to Studio. Oh,
It's March Madness.
And I might have to glue that down a little bit. Okay. So check this out.
Doesn't that look so good? She found the words. Hey,
I found the words. They were inside of the box. I forgot I cut them up. I was looking for a big sheet of paper. I already cut them up.
Oh.
Cut them up into their little sizes. And here, I've
I'm
got
a little
the
bit
rest
worried
of them.
about you.
I have marked them now with a clothespin and a thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I loved it because I think it sort of looks like that tape they put around
yeah, it's like
crime scenes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is the inside. Now,
And thank you, Brad. He has gifted 20 of y'all memberships. So what that means is that if you're, not already a member or whatever, if you've never been a member, you will have access to our emojis. That's the one big fun thing that you get for being a part of the channel. And mainly that's more about that's just one other way to support PM Artist Studio. Gives us a little monies here and there on the YouTube. So thank y'all for that. If you want to renew yours, we very much appreciate it. But otherwise, I think that it will send you a notification and let you know, and then you can say yay or nay.
Yeah. No pressure. Okay, so this is going on. This heart goes over because remember, I know, doesn't this look like, it looks terrible because I just keep scratching it up. But remember this is going to go on top here. And I'm really glad I've been waiting this long because it would have been a bummer trying to put this stuff around here and try not to get
all over
this.
It has to be the very last thing.
It's the very last thing, but look how cool it is going to look.
Eddie, are you feeling, involved in the project at this moment? I love it.
I really just think it's just, oh, whoops.
Things happen when they need to happen, y'all.
They happen when they need to happen. Yes, they do. All right, let's get back to this. So I found these, and I already used those, and you saw some of them in the little book. And then, of course, I did this
Eddie
one.
said he is so loving this. Yeah.
All right, so I've got these just are absolutely perfect, I think. I don't know. They might be a little bit dark.
All right, I got these. Now,
I'm going to try it.
They're a little wet, but you could still glue them down. Do you want me to warm?
No, just,
They look fabulous, and it's really cool because I had taken that highlighter, or like I had written in that brighter acrylic behind them.
Put them on that piece of paper for me.
And it sort of makes it glow. Now, here's some other stuff. So I want you to hold this up while I talk about, you know, kind of the approach here, because there are some things that I know from doing these sorts of things. All right, if you have words written on a piece of paper, or even the reason that I know this more like true is that whenever you have laser printed papers, one of the cool things is it actually, you know, acts as a resist, or kind of creates this really interesting, like it pushes the ink really in a weird, interesting way. So it's very similar to that when you have your acrylic markers, because that's what I used to write that with. Both, I think I'm pretty sure I may have written some of it in highlighter. And then I was like, whoa, I can't see that very well. So then I came back with the orange acrylic and then wrote over it in the black acrylic markers. Like, you know, either a Posca or whatever, Sharpie, whatever your brand of choice is, acrylic marker. But then when I went ahead and put the sprays on there, I turned them over. I wanted the spray to come through on the backside first. That's important.
Oh, yeah, because you wanted that halo-y.
And it pushes the ink, and it keeps it more forward. Even though when I flipped it back over, I did go ahead and put more ink around it. But see, it takes in the places where it's already wet faster, and it's just a more cleaner way to get the color around it, not sit like on top of it. Hopefully that makes sense. And it's just those little tiny things that it started out as an accident that I know that.
Yeah. And when I did the thing with mine the other day and turned it over and said, oh my gosh, look what it did.
Similar kind of situation.
Yeah. Do you have any of this? Like, you know, re-upper?
Re-upper? Got that re-upper?
Yeah.
I think I do.
Because I really beat the tar out of it both on the thing. And I mean, I can still use some of these words. It's just I would like them to have a little bit more punch. Punch. I don't know who sent us these paper clips, but I use them all the time.
I think Sonia sent us those.
For all these different things.
Sonia. And welcome. I know there were a lot of names that popped up. If y'all want a hello, just give some pinky hello hands and I'll get you helloed. The words have been, I knew they were cool. I knew we had ideas about them. I had no idea that they were going to be such a, like, you can do so many different things with them. And I know some people are probably like, oh, come on now, Mariah, like, you didn't know. And it's like, it's just,
kinda, but, you know.
They've gone with so many things. I guess maybe that's what I'm trying to say is I was surprised that we were going to use them for so many different.
Yeah, because I remember some of them I used them for backgrounds. Like
yeah.
This. And then I went over the words. Now see, that looks really cool. I like that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give one more stamp down here in this area because I think that kind of blue. But the thing is when you're in the business of either stamping or painting or whatever you're doing, try to get as much done as you want to. Oh, crap.
Sugar biscuits.
What happens when you talk and
stamp.
All right. No, we're not going to worry about that.
Okay.
Here we go. New color. Now, I mainly want this gold down here, and it just happened to be on this kind of loud pink.
That's not loud.
Loud
That's a proper pink.
Loud is a relative concept.
I understand.
Carmichael used to use that in reference to what you were wearing. He would say, "Oh, that's kind of loud." He's talking about your garment.
Mm-hmm.
It could be referring to the color mostly, or it's cutting.
There was a little, "Hey, how you doing?"
Are you happy to see me?
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of thing.
Sorry, I have a whole other thing going in my head. Just can't share it. Sorry. If you know, you know. Yes. Oh, okay. Here's what I did want to talk about earlier. So, April 1st, we will not be streaming that day. But there will be lots of other folks either putting out videos or streaming that day. Devin Rex for Art, that's Yolande. She streams that day. So does Karen. That's
what are we going to do?
Slapping paint on paper. We're going to take a little rest. Because we're going to have been streaming every day for like well over however many days. I mean, yes, our March Madness is what...
well, maybe you can take me to the
6
Asian
days?
market
Yeah,
on that day.
Maybe. Maybe we just...
I really love the Asian. You don't know how much I love the Asian.
Brad and I had a really good time. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure that if Darcy's stuff arrives in time, she said she would be putting out a video. Eddie for sure. Eddie, are you gonna stream that day or do a video? I don't know what he's doing, but y'all just need to keep an eye out. They will post those over in Makers, so you'll be able to see the designers basically debuting their products. The products will go live on the 1st. Carrie always, like, he'll have his stuff. I'm sure something, I don't know what his plan is. I don't know his launch of his, what are we, in March, April. So his April stuff, sorry, y'all. Sometimes I'm like, which month are we on?
Anthony here.
I haven't seen Anthony yet, but that doesn't mean he isn't here.
I cleaned up my rare.
So yeah. He's gonna do his best to do a live stream on April 1st. Wonderful. So his will probably come out in the morning. He'll come on in the morning. He usually does that about 10 a.m. And then Devin is 1-ish. And I'm giving y'all Central Time because that's where I live. If y'all want to work out the conversions, that please let us know in the chat. But you don't want me doing that. I always mess it up.
Okay, now I got a little carried away with my...
And Karen's on at 3. Well, yeah, that was hilarious. If y'all want to have a little chuckle about that day that those were debuted, and then I had to glue the thing on it, and then she thought, like, her brain was like, hey, there's the thing that I want, and dipped it in ink, and that was a good time. We've all been there, you know?
All right, now I've got that one. Now we've got 2, y'all. Different words. I meant to leave it.
Oh, fabulous. So Carrie's going to try to do his April launch combined with the color combination reimagined on the 1st.
Okay, that's not going to work.
The 1st is going to be a fun day. And it's April Fool's, but I'm not fooling y'all. For real. Like, things are happening. Make sure you're subscribed to all those channels and have your bell notifications. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can try that out over here. You make sure you're subscribed. You do the little drop down thing and it says all. You want to have all so you don't miss anything.
I'm juicing this up a little bit more just because I think maybe I didn't get it as good as it needed to go.
Well, and that stays on stuff. It does dry out a little faster, I think, than some of the other inks.
I think that it does because when you get through with it,
and
it stays put. That other stuff wiggles around and makes you angry.
Hello, Ivy Pearl. Oh, and I'm sorry, and Christy Hartman will have a video out that day too. Fabulous. Y'all are rocking it. maybe what we should do is put together a post over in Makers with everybody that plans on doing one.
And they can sign up there.
Well, yeah. Well, what I'll do is I will post in Makers.
That fabulous placement.
With a little graphic that says, hey, don't miss the first, y'all, because here's the things down below. And then it's up to y'all, that means our designers, to post your link or link to your channel. So if you don't have it scheduled, that's totally fine. Link to channel. So those that don't have, you know, it may be new to that. And I'll tell you, listen, over Makers, there's a good portion of people that just randomly find us on Facebook. Because it gets recommended. So they may not even know any of us. They don't know who we are.
They don't even know how special this channel is.
They don't understand that, like, when I send them a text or a lightning bolt, that how special that really is. You know. Kind of curious. Do we have any of those folks that are like, hey, I didn't know who you were until I came into Makers? I send an invitation to everybody. I don't think everybody, like, starts out on YouTube or, like, I meet people in the real world out in the IRL that are like, yeah, I don't really watch YouTube that much. And I'm like, what? Why not? Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know. It's just, I find that interesting. Now, we are at almost 1 hour. So, are you going to continue gluing down some things?
Well, I'm waiting for my book to dry. And I'm just getting some stamping done here.
Okay.
So that I'll have access to many different kinds of words.
Well, the other thing is I could pass this thing on to you and you could just, glue some things down or at least talk about it.
That I love to do that, and I've got my glue already here.
There you go. I mean, I'm for it, and I'll just tell you what to do. That's always fun.
Oh, look at that. Now, see, I love it when it gets that kind of a little bit.
Yeah, like somebody smacked you while you were stamping. Yeah. Okay.
Now, I do have one more to do this on, so that...
I think they get
It's really a good idea to let those just, especially on the painted paper. Because remember, when I was using the regular old... tissue paper. It didn't have any kind of thing on it, and I know that it doesn't make a difference, but I do go ahead and use the side that has a bit of tooth to it. All right, now I need to probably get these out of here since they've got stuff on them, and I really did want to get to that X today, but that's all right.
That is not available in the shop, y'all. Sorry, it was just a
Okay, we'll just set these back over here because I don't know that we're done with them yet. We might bring them back. Now, you will be surprised how quickly this dries. See? Oh, the only place that's still a little wet is right there in the middle where it kind of congregated down the middle. But look at how cool that looks.
I love that. It's so pretty.
Very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Okay. So, we're going to get to... Oh, no. Here's some little words. I was going to put them on that one page, and then I got busy doing something else. Okay. Now, remember this? Oh, I have to get this rest of this stuff out of here, too. Some more of my papers that I cut off because I've got those ready to go. In case we do have time, I don't know that we'll have time for that today or not, but I got that ready to go. Here's a nice little piece of tissue. All right, so let's talk about this.
Give them
have
something
a
to talk about.
conversation about that.
Mhm.
All right, so you remember this. It's made out of that, and it's ever so, it's in between newsprint and their heavy-duty packing paper that they use. It's ever so slightly flimsier.
Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure.
But it's stronger than newsprint.
Yeah. And it seems like it probably comes off of a roll. Because is it perforated or no? That's that bigger stuff. It has
a bigger stuff, and that's really heavy. I've got a whole thing of it.
Yeah, it's heavier.
There. And the perforations are really irritating, this dog do. All right, now this is what my vision is here. So I've got some really wonderful prints here, but this is the one that I pulled off. Whoops, sorry.
That was the mic. Check.
This here was the remnants from doing this. And remember, I put down three different colors of gold. You can see that. Picked up the rest
that was in
of
the last stream.
Yeah. So you can go back and see that.
And I folded the one piece, the little accordion thing, gave some tips and tricks on how to fold that, not to be overly like, it does not have to be perfect.
It does not, and I'm reaching for my...
I was pretty proud of that demonstration.
You did good.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You gotta make it thicker. There you go. Maybe. Are these the newer ones? Those aren't the newer ones. She keeps going back to
back over yonder here, but I can't. I have to have the one that looks, like the cat ate it.
The cat eating scissors. All right, let's do a giveaway, y'all. While she, gnaws at paper. Guess that's fascinating.
Yeah, boy, that'll titillate your fancy.
All right, so I know we have some new folks coming in. If you're going to participate in the giveaway, the key here is to know that you are going to be in charge of paying postage. You will need to email me directly, either during the stream or after the stream, before the next stream, which will be tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Oh,
I know she's really excited about that. I was waiting for the.
I think there are people in the other part of the world that have something to say about that.
Well, I hear you. Here was the thing: is like, so for tomorrow, these 3 o'clock ones are a little harder, and I like to be,
Oh, there. Hear that?
No, but I should do that too. All right, giveaway options. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I like to be.
If you don't jump on this and claim your prize, it'll be given away to someone
That's right.
else.
It will go back into the redraw. So you need to get in touch with me, and basically what happens is you need to give me your address. Now, some of y'all kind of have them, but don't assume. And if things have changed, definitely let me know. And then what will happen is I will then PayPal request you the postage. Please and thank you.
I want you to tell me this story about the woman that finally got her stuff 3 years later.
Oh, she hasn't done the video thing. I was checking the other day. I don't know if any of y'all have seen. Yes, and go ahead, give 7. Y'all are on it. Good job. They're running things around here. I love it. It's kind of fun to watch the little thing like light up. Boop, 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 boop. I'm excited. There's so many folks here today. And I kind of figured that like on our usual stream days that just because people are used to coming, and it's good to have a schedule, y'all. I was telling my baby about that just this morning.
Okay, so now we need to really start thinking about how this fold is going to work.
All right, I think we have slowed down. I'm going to go ahead and roll Boom shakalaka. Chiquita! Alrighty, girl. You need to email me.
Okay, so that's going to go up like that. But it doesn't have to necessarily. Have it go back the other way because
Okie dokie. Alright. And Chiquita, I don't know if you were here earlier when we were talking about, you know, what's in it all, but you got pups, smaller wet string tissue in a zipper bag, and Tegan's one of the medium square books. So.
okay, I know that this part down here is going to show.
Gosh, that looks so pretty all just out there.
All right, so I'm going to focus on getting something down on this fold here, and so that it matches up to that. Everybody got that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Now I will tell y'all this. This is not how I would do it. And the reason I feel that that is important to say is because her gluing technique is very different than mine. She's a get her done kind of girl. And so, and you're is this the Blickerick?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't love the Blickerick. It sort of frustrates me because it dries a little faster than I want it to, and it dulls out the papers.
Oh, ever so slightly.
Now, that being said,
I mean, it just makes it into the satin range of things. Now, do you want me to glue this flap down, or you want to leave that flap open?
I think leave it open for right now.
For now. Okay.
It's best, like, don't glue until you know for sure. Like, I can't tell you just how many times, and how many times I've had to, you know, bust something open because I was like, yeah, that was too early. What you could do if you want to bring the shiny back, if you have, if this is also your approach to gluing things down, you want to bring the shiny back, you can put a gloss medium over it. Now, one of the things that gets a little tricky about that is, especially if it's something similar to a Mod Podge, then it gets sticky. So the things will stick together. And if you remember anything that we've shown you from our past, you know, makes, especially early ones, when we used to Mod Podge everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be handled often to make sure they don't become one. But, you know, the lesson there is make sure you're handling your art. Fondling it every so often.
Yes.
We encourage
Getting
fondling your art.
Reconnected with your...
Don't fondle other people's art, though. You should have that with permission. Consent is important.
Consent is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I'll worry about cutting that off later.
I was afraid that so my milestone, some of the messages are a little long. Gotta go back and probably tweak some of those a little bit.
Oh, good. You'll get to see me put stuff back in the thing. I mean, I go through this stuff pretty fast.
Yeah.
This little container, but I like it because it doesn't take up a lot of real estate on my desk here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just keep refilling. Okay.
That's it, Chiquita. And I'll get back to you because what I have to do is I have to figure out what the postage is because all the packages weigh something because they have different stuff in them. It wasn't like I could give out a blanket thing and plus with them going different places. So I pull it together and then you will get an email. Remember, it will come from my Mariah at Liquid Fly Designs, not my PM Artist Studio because that's, you know, that's our PayPal stuff. So If you're like Liquid Fly Designs, just go look at the bottom of our website. That's who built our website. Brad and I. Actually, mainly Brad. I just give direction. Mainly. I do things. But the majority of it is Brad and the dev team.
See how you do that?
See how I did that? That's professional right there. No spillage.
I've done that more than...
Ain't her first rodeo.
Okay, it isn't. Okay, so we've got that going there. Look at our papers here and see. I think you want to save that one for later, but I do kind of like this. This orangey business going on here.
Hello, Anne. Anne, I emailed you.
This is a what you call it, from a McCoy.
A McCoy mashup. And if you're feeling like, oh man, y'all are using a lot of terms, or maybe it's been a little bit before since you've been here last, you can always get Note Up over there at pmartiststudio.com. There'll be a link here in chat. It's to our PM isms. We love to have y'all involved and understand some of the terminology here, because it gets funny. And if you want a good chuckle, that's a good place to go and get it. Get Note Up and get a chuckle.
Okay, now,
oh, Cynthia, you're so sweet.
and one thing about this, even though we may turn it over and use the other side, you're going to be able to see down into your little pockets.
This is like, hey, some of y'all like to wear fancy things underneath your clothes. A lot like that. We used to put nice, cute, felty things on the bottom of lamps. Not everybody's going to see it. We know it's there. We like it. Not everybody has to know about everything.
No, they don't. Sometimes it comes under the nunya.
No, I was Ann Webb. I emailed Ann Webb. Sorry, I forget that we have multiple Anns in the chat. Yes. Okay.
There we go. I like that.
No worries.
What did I do with my brush? Here?
Exactly, Addie. Like naughty knickers.
Naughty knickers.
Naughty knickers. Pants. What was that real fancy brand?
Fancy brand of what?
Undergarments.
Victoria's Secret?
No. Those were sort of, but not really. Like there was like some really posh. I can't remember.
Obviously, I didn't wear any.
Oh no. No, thank you. That's the Eddie. Of course, Eddie knew. I don't know how he knows. La Perla or La Pearl. I think it was Perla. I'm not sure exactly how I know that, but
Well, I want to know how Eddie knows that.
He knows things. Perla. Yeah. Okay, good. Look at there. He's a former retail queen. He knows all those things. Oh, bye, Teppa. Thanks for hanging. Eddie is a fountain of knowing. He really is.
He's our Google. All right, Mariah. Look at how cool that looks. Now, see, you can still come back in places where it didn't quite, have enough oomph to it. You just give it another little. Now, granted, this particular style of doing things does take a wee bit longer to dry.
But that Blick acrylic, this is the Blick acrylic, like medium stuff, does dry pretty quick. This is one of the reasons I don't really care for it, because I just don't put enough. It does work best if you put a lot down, and I'm not comfortable with that. She's very comfortable in that application.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that, I think, is going to be lovely. And I think we're going to have enough to do this here, Combien.
Hey, Sue, no worries. Hey, we're going to do one more giveaway here at the end. So hang in there. Hang in there. And hopefully P's going to be able to get back into her. But you really are, you are handling business here, Patricia.
I'm just, since I've got this out, you might as well just go ahead and
get her done.
Get her done. No sense in lollygagging about.
And watch, this is going to end up being one of our favorite things. And it was just sort of on the fly because I needed to be able to show y'all. It was more just a little demo piece, but sometimes they turn out to be the best things. It's like the brayer-offs.
Well, and it's like when I was doing batiks, I'd always have one where I could test out the colors and whatnot. That's the one that always turned out being the best. It just irked me.
Because I think what that really says is don't overthink it.
I am guilty of that.
Mm-hmm.
Betty used to say, you think about it too much.
No, this one is not a meandering. This was purely an accordion fold. And so, Cynthia, I remember I did this yesterday. If you weren't here, that's totally fine. But yeah, I folded this as a demo on here. Just if you have packing paper or whatever paper you have, if it's a long sheet, you can make a really cool, fun accordion on the fly. And this is just the next steps to it. Using up, especially those tissue paper, lighter weight prints. You wouldn't want to probably use any of the heavier prints on something like this because it gets really chunky and they don't fold well. So ideally, if you start out with a lightweight paper, which that craft kind of whatever packing paper it is, it's, you know, from Amazon or, you know, the shipping companies. Using that as a base, get it folded up and the thing is you can readjust it. It does not have to stay in that configuration, but it gives you a starting point. Hey, Lee. Hello, Beams.
Kind of upping my glue again here.
Yeah.
Because I think it was drying a bit. But you know what's beautiful about that is you don't really have to worry about that. Because you're just putting this down over the top of it. Anywho. The tissue paper that has the paint on it.
Oh, they want to know what type of brush you're using.
Crap.
Crap brush.
Crap brush.
Fat, wide crap brush.
It's probably not too good for paint because it's been used.
An old one that you have mistreated already.
Yeah.
They've started out as a nice brush, but you didn't pay attention to it.
You didn't.
You neglected it. Now it becomes the put the gel medium on brush. I will say what you don't want to do, because you will be very frustrated, is if it is a super crappy brush or even like a hardware store brush, they shed.
They do.
That will irritate you if you're a person like myself. And then all of a sudden you're finding these streaks and these weird
hairs hanging out.
And you're like, is that mine or is it the brush?
Well, I could tell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using my smaller brush here. And I do keep them over there in the water.
A well-loved brush or a well-neglected, but you know, it's had its moment. This is its second life. Much like this other little sad one. That thing's just
Poor
little guy. No, I don't care for the hairs in my art because I like it, and when they're embedded in there, it really bugs me because I like want to pick them out, but then I'm like, is that a good idea? I don't know.
I'm not going to worry about that little bit right there because well, number one, I ran out of stuff, but Mariah can deal with that.
I'll leave that for another day.
Another day. All right, so we've got this side. Isn't that beautiful?
It's so good looking. Just,
and then look at this side.
Look at this side. Does this excite y'all? Let us know in the chat. Give us some hearts, thumbsy upsies, all the things. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. If you haven't given your thumbsy upsy, please do.
So Mariah, even these little tiny bits of stuff.
Yes, I keep know that. We may need it. You never know.
You might be able to use that. So I will hand you that. Okay. Oh, and here's another piece of this. I forgot. Here, don't put that away till you get that one to put with it.
Okay.
Oh, and look, and here's, see these little pieces like this?
Mm-hmm. Because what's cool is we'll end up, and we kind of have some thoughts about what's going to happen on our watercolor day. We're still
working through that.
Because we want to integrate it into what we're already doing in whatever way we can. So much just excited. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to set this down here. Although I don't want to because it's still kind of wettish.
It is wettish.
Okay, there we go. Got this.
And that's, here. But the thing I like about this stuff is what Mariah doesn't like. I like it because it dries fast and I can, you know, I have, here's the trick. If you are a little bit hesitant about where you're putting it, use a little more water. Don't dab your brush off. Have a little more water because then you can pick it up. And I actually have done that a couple times during this project. I will share that with you.
And if you weren't here earlier, P showed a lot of this, and then this book has been shown, you know, off and on over the last few weeks.
I moved that one. It was down too low here, and I did want it to end up there, but then I wanted it to take up the edge of that and interrupt that edge of the paper there, and I couldn't have it in both places. So I picked that up and moved it. Now look at this. Just looking, I'm so very pleased with that page. Now, you know, it probably buff that out. Okay, now was this the page? No, that wasn't the page that I wanted to do. This is the one.
Yes.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a...
Yeah, put a little piece of deli in there.
Put a piece of deli in there, and I had some all ready to go over here. What to do with my deli paper? Now, when you're doing this and you don't want it to stick, make sure you've got the slicky side.
Gray, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
She probably does. I can tell by the way she just does.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Oh.
I know. Sometimes I don't know things. Do I need to make that a little more yellowy?
Yeah. It's too pinky.
Okay.
And can you make it go fast?
Kind of, maybe. Maybe. All right, do we go pineapple or do we go mango?
I don't know. Let me see them. Okay, see, I really want it to be closer. I want it to be more,
That might yellow it up too much. That's why mango might be the better. Let me find mango.
But see, this works perfectly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See how that comes right there? And then oh, Mariah.
Yes, Patricia.
I'm glad we're having this conversation because this one goes on the opposite page. It needs to be purple.
Oh, well, that would have been good information earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's put the yellow on the one, and then I'm going to put the sprayer on it. I know I have something mango.
What?
I know there's something mango that I got.
No, I hope the air conditioner doesn't blow that off of there. Okay, so
Tangerine. All right. Okay.
Talk about this for just a minute because these are the little triangles that I stamped onto the masterboard type thing with acrylic. This is done with Carrie's Dottie stamp, and I think
the splashes,
what
spatter.
kind of stuff did you use, Mariah?
For what?
Ink on this. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. So that's the Catherine Pooler stuff.
Catherine Pooler stuff. And
yes, Samba, I think.
See my little bird up here? That was a piece that I ripped off. And I meant to keep some others up here. Oh, that I ripped. And look, here's another little bird. From the edge of the circle when I cut it out of the circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sort of like this because it reminds me, you know, that volcanoes.
Volcanoes?
Erupt when they're under great pressure. There's you know, kind of a metaphor there.
Oh.
Okay, now these pages have all been treated with my Daniel Smith transparent watercolor ground. If you don't have this or this, and you're doing mixed media, you need to get this. This is I mean, it's life-changing. Because you put this down, then you can go, and it also seals whatever it is that's underneath it. And it dries super, super fast. So let's just say, okay, get my brush washed out here. I have two waters here. One is the original water that you put it in to get most of the stuff out. Then the other one, you like get the rest of it out. But it goes on transparent. Get this out of the lid so that it doesn't get the lid stuck shut. And you can also use this to seal things that you would like to maybe put something over the top.
Yeah.
But it does cool stuff with the watercolor. Now it will, I don't use this over what you call it, metallics, just because
it dulls them out.
It does them out. I'm just going to go ahead and put another coat on this page over here because we're going to have to keep.
Sherry loves the Montmartre. Their texture gesso.
It is absolutely the bomb diggity. And you do want to be careful when you're putting this down. You're going to leave some brush strokes. So to come back through and do a final, you know, where you're kind of at least cross-hatching so it might look like fabric.
Back brushing is what you call it, like, you know.
Yeah. Back brushing.
Back brushing.
Okay. But like I said, that
I'm gonna wah.
That will dry quickly, and you can see it does have a tendency to wrinkle the page up. But this page also looks like that. No worries. Okay, let's grab our
Okay, I think I did a pretty bang up job here.
Okay. Oh, you did. Oh my gosh, it's lovely. I love that some of that's still showing through. Okay, well, we can't do that page.
Well, put some more deli paper down.
Well,
can you fold it over?
I can't.
You want me to want?
No, if it's this wet, it'll stick to the.
Want me to want?
That might be a good idea.
I'm gonna want.
What?
You gotta move on. We got things to do, y'all. Got 30 minutes.
Now, I don't know what... Oh, yeah, I put that. You might waw this other page also, Meanne. It's pretty good, but... Okay. So while she's doing that...
Talk loud.
Oh, these look really good. And what this is cool is you could take and do some stamping on there.
All right, hey. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then go feel the other page. I mean, still a little damp-ish, but...
Oh, it's nice and warm.
And warmer.
And warmer. Okay, so I love the paper that you provided me for here. Provided me with here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, isn't it? I was like, that looks pretty cool too. This is how it happens, y'all. Just one piece of paper leads to another. That's how you know you're doing mixed media, when you're like, okay, and I'm going to use that too.
Look at that, Mariah.
Woo! I love it. And see, originally these were for my fish book, but I ended up just writing in the fish book because it didn't fit like the spot. So I had to, you know, do it on the fly.
Do it on the fly.
I think doing lots of things on the fly lately.
See, look at this side.
I know.
This is what's lovely about the
I was laughing about Eddie was showing some things up in the technology. He goes, here. That's funny. I laughed out loud.
Making fun of me.
I know, but we do it because we love you and you're funny. I know you don't necessarily mean to be funny, but that in itself is the best kind of funny. Because you're not trying too hard. That's my job.
Well, and then when I do try to be funny, nobody thinks it's funny.
Sometimes we do.
That's kind of funny too.
Yeah.
I think I'm hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
As he says.
The hilarity.
Hilarity. And nobody else really.
Oh, he was actually, hey, he would like correction. He was actually making fun of me that I'm always telling you how to do it. See, that's not how I took that. That's not the direction I went. Either way, very happy.
Look at us getting some stuff done today, Mariah.
It's March Madness.
March Madness. Oh, look at that. That is just so cool.
That's what I'm talking about. If
you could write backwards,
you can get it to do that resist. Or like you could do cool drawings, just doodles, and have that in mind that you get that resist business happening. That's what I was talking about. Hey, Catherine. We're about to, well, still probably got about 10 or 15 more minutes before we do the next last giveaway of today.
But I can't because I'm gluing. Oh,
yeah, right. There you go. Much better.
But see, this is already drying. I love it.
Maybe the warmth from the wine helped it kind of. It is. I don't know if a lot of folks understand to be able to talk pretty much nonstop Now, we only do 2 hours. We don't do those 3-hour things because usually people are hungry here. It's our streams always end around food time.
I'm going to have some of my salad with some of my canned.
Did you not do that?
Tuna.
Did you not do that yesterday? And
No.
it's not hot, like,
Hot
spicy,
tuna.
not hot.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Yeah, I understand, but not like hot tuna.
Oh,
Hot
no,
tuna is disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
If you do a tuna melt, don't heat up the tuna. That's gross.
Heat the cheese on the bread. Now, I had to learn this because
I am very particular about this situation. Now, some people might say, what about tuna casserole? Yeah, don't eat that. What about, like, baked tuna or, yeah, I'm not really a fan of that either. Now, other fish that is cooked, that's different.
Love tuna casserole.
That's different.
I love tuna casserole. My father hated it.
This wouldn't be a proper P-Mart Studio live stream without some food talk.
All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these cute little flowers.
Yeah, don't heat up the tuna.
And I was going to put them on that paper, but I think I shall not. I think I shall have them right. Okay, what kind of stampy stuff do you have over there that's kind of maroony?
Maroony.
That stays on.
The stays on. You know what
I think I have the stays on.
I have gothic purple. Or do you have the gothic purple over there?
I think I do.
Why are you?
I have the gothic purple.
You're really breaking rules.
You have the juicer for this?
I do, Patricia. Let me tell you. Well, I guess, yeah.
Now, what we may do here, it'll serve two purposes, is to wah it. And I want you to be thinking about what ink that you're going to pull out over there.
So she wants me to heat emboss it. So I need to gear up for that. Well, I'm glad you let me know.
Well, I just thought that, it would kill two birds with one stone.
It is. It's more efficient. Is what we're trying to talk about here. Do you want clear or do you want, something else? Because I do have this.
Yeah, that's what I want.
She really loves, and I don't know the brand. I can't remember.
Okay, now here we go.
I think Maya sent us these. I don't remember the.
These you have to really be careful with. This little long stem here.
They're wigglers. They will wiggle.
Good.
Oh, I was like, I thought you did bad. That sounded almost like I did bad.
Oh, no, I did good. And that's why you needed to use that, because this is kind of a little bit dark. That one, or do I want that one?
About hit my nose on the microphone.
I think that is a leaf. Hot diggity, look at the size of that leaf.
Looky there. I just love that. Oh, the contrast of a more matte background, lower sheen, and then the shininess of the wad business.
Now, is this the same one that I just did?
Oh, these containers are perfect for,
yeah, that's
especially the little stamps. We are loving this. And I'm so happy we did it when we did, because even just keeping up month to month with sorting things is a bit tricky around here.
Word.
And maintaining flat space in order to, continue on. Don't jiggle. Just a press. She wants to jiggle. Here, look into the camera better. See, you leaned over. I want people to really experience that love that you give with your eyeballs.
I can speak profanity through my eyes.
Yeah, you do. Like a professional.
Now, does somebody want to talk about these flowers and what they are?
Oh, does somebody? Anybody? These are flowers by Miriam. They're Doodle Flower 5, I believe. Let me look, because I know. Yep, Doodle Flowers. Hooty doodle. That's the Texan right there. By Miriam. There's a link in chat. There's always links in chat, y'all. Now, I do apologize. Once again, the YouTubes have put us on the slow list. I don't understand. So, whereas a few weeks ago we were getting, like, rendered quick, that hasn't been the case lately.
Well, I can't even keep my dead gum screen on.
That's a different thing.
That's a different thing, y'all.
That's a different thing. But all grievances. We're taking all grievances. Computer related.
And it will take me 15 minutes to get these all back in there, and I'm not going to subject y'all to that.
It is because a special.
Yeah. They're in there as tight as Dick's hat band. That's what Carmichael used to say. You know, Richard. You know, that dude. I did, but I'm going to give it another whirl. Make sure I've got plenty of stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Look at that. I mean, 3 out of 3, Patricia.
Yeah, I want y'all to write that down someplace where you can reference it at a later date when I say, y'all remember that day?
And she went directly in the book.
Directly in the book. And it came out okay.
Yeah. 3 of them.
Okay, now what you do is you put in these first.
You should let people watch you do that. It's pretty, you know, while I'm walling.
Now, sometimes I have to,
This is just so good.
now, see, I've got to get that one more in here, and I think it's going to go right up there. But I can't remember if I put this one this way, or if I put, yeah, that's going to have to go that way. And then this one with its little flower down here at the bottom, and its little stem up at the top.
Boop-a-boop-a-doo. Was that entertaining? Y'all can say I watched a lady put stamps into a little tiny box today. I just want y'all to admit that you probably were more entertained than you thought you would be, especially after she, you know, bangs them in there and gets her hands all inky.
Yeah, that.
Because we don't keep them clean. It's not what we do over here. As Cynthia says, she loves puzzles.
I don't like puzzles.
She's not a puzzle person. I'm more the puzzle
make
person.
Me angry. Oh my gosh! Now look at that, folks.
And she like, did you see that? That was like in the technology, like a professional. Now, if you came my way, just like, there, good job. I love it. All right, y'all ready?
All right, and I just thought something else I can do here.
Let's do our final giveaway because I just don't want to, you know, run out of time and I'm, you know, who's it? What's it? Who's it? What's it? All right, just to let y'all know, this is number 8 and it's Pups. What's WST?
WF.
WST. Wet strength tissue. There we go.
Thank you.
Boom.
Good job, Mom.
Not only do we like word puzzles, but we like puzzles and all the puzzles. Okay, small Tegan book. It's a square one. And a small Ziploc baggy thing. I mean, these bags are cool. You know, the cool ones with the colors in there.
Oh, I've got one back here. You want me to snatch it up?
Yeah, show people which bags we're talking about.
It also has my books in it.
They really are fabulous. And I love that y'all know what you're doing now. Fabulous. Please keep in mind, if you have come in and you aren't aware, you are going to, if you are a winner, you are in charge of postage. Number one, you must email me with your address before the next stream. That is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. Otherwise, if I haven't heard from you and you have not paid your postage, we're putting it back in the cycle.
And remember, I am giving away
now that's going to be, yeah, that'll be a call.
A People's History of the United States. And it doesn't even have any writing in it. Well, maybe it has a little bit. But see, it says read that.
It's very important.
Very important. But these bags are so cool. I love them. Yeah,
the bags are fab. And so these little ones have little bags, which I'm kind of sad about. I wish I would have gotten more of those because I was like, man, I just need some of those little bags, just the whole thing. So I'm
the big ones are kind of, you have to be committed.
You do.
Whatever the hell you're doing.
Although she's committed to a lot of things that she's storing.
I'm committed.
She's all in.
I'm all in.
Give me the big bag.
I will take it.
I will take it.
All right, now.
Take it to the limit. One more time.
Are you giving away something now?
I am. I'm going to pull the trigger here just a second.
Well, I'm going to just.
People are still dropping in there.
Carry on with my stamping here because I'm looking at which one I want for deeds. Because see, I kind of think I need some of this color down here, and I've got it right here that I can stamp on it.
I'm doing it. And I think it's stopped. Okay. It's Sue.
Sue. Oh, yay, Sue. Well, yay on all of you today.
Sue has hooked us up, so I'm glad that Nightbot,
was saying hello, Sue. We haven't forgotten about you.
For you, girl. We got it. All right. Now, like I said, y'all email me. I know your address. I get it. I understand. But I need an email from you confirming that that is the address. And that way I don't have to go searching for it. Because that makes my life
and remember, if you don't do that, we're going to give it away to somebody else.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Now, that's not... Yeah. Oh, okay, what about eyes?
Is that...
Deeds, not words. What I need is some feet there, I couldn't do We the People, except We the People is just too dadgum big. Okay, Paisley's case.
What are you thinking about? Because I could help you and maybe move this along a little faster. Just saying.
Okay, so I think I need something on this page. See? Down here. I just love this. This kind of looks a little bit like a scarecrow. This looks like a boxer. There's a frog with a rider.
What about one of our
flower?
Little furry faces? Like a fox.
No, I don't want that. Something that makes you think of people doing things. Doing things, Mariah.
Doing things.
Actions. I know what I could do. Okay, remember the girls?
Remember? I do remember.
The girls? Don't they have feet? And I could just do the feet.
Oh, those girls. Okay, yeah. She's
talking
talking about the zombies. Isn't that funny that I knew what she was talking about?
It's kind of sad.
The girls.
My girls.
Those girls I go with.
My girls that I go with.
They're zombies.
I like them.
They do have feet. These are Christy Hartman zombies.
And remember, you don't have to use the whole stencil.
No, you don't have to use. They're good for body parts.
Good for body parts. All right, now, look at that. Yeah, this one right here. Oh, I like this with the feet. That's good.
Now, those are boy feet, but, you know, I mean,
Well, no,
I
but
guess you don't know.
that. They didn't have, like, you know.
I'm just saying, are you going for dainty feet or feet?
Well, I think that's kind of a
It was. I'm sorry.
sexist.
It was.
All right. Now,
I'm
this is
not
good
judging
because
y'all's
these have directionality. See?
Yeah, they're moving. She's pointing like I'm going somewhere.
Okay, she can be over there. God, I just love these so much.
We do have frogs. We have the hear no, see no, speak no frogs.
There's a skeleton. It's too fat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I've got this. This might be good too. Just a foot. And see, I could have them. This foot going up there, and then turn it around, and then this foot can be coming in over there. Okay, that's it. Sorry, girls.
You've been
Another
kicked
day.
out. You got the boot. I would like you to laugh at that a bit more because that was hilarious. You got 10 minutes to make this foot thing happen.
I think I can do it.
Okay.
You get your whoops. What do you got there?
Don't they call what do y'all call footy? Footy. I think it's a UK term, right? Like for soccer, another, you know, football. Footy?
Okay, now we're going to have to do these because we want these going different ways. So what color do I want here, Mariah?
One leg, two leg.
One leg, two legs.
Well, you kind of need it to be an orange or a yellow.
Yeah, I do.
You can get away with that. Okay, hey. So let's walk in.
Okay.
I've got this stuff, and let me tell you, it is, when it says opaque, that they are not lying. Look at that. And if you stamp in yellow, it may even come up a little bit, but like that stuff is opaque.
Solid, huh?
Solid.
All right, I think that's gonna be good because here's my thought.
Aussie say footy. Okay.
Okay, here's my thought. So I need some of that juicy stuff you got.
Yeah, you do. You need to hand it over here to me because you can't wall. So hand me back.
No, I can't.
Hand me back the stuff. There.
Okay, now here's the thing. I want one footy going this way,
Well,
and
no,
I want the other footy going the other way. Can you make that happen?
Well, you can stamp it however you want to stamp it, but you just need to hand it over, but hand it quickly. And maybe do one at a time, because it's a lot of area. That's what I'm thinking here.
Gotcha. Okay.
I had a buddy that played rugby. He was a rugby guy.
Did I know him?
Yeah, Keith.
Oh, seriously?
Buck. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that I knew that.
Big dude.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing too much footy these days.
He made a lot of bad decisions. Poor guy. He was a lot of fun.
Now, if I hate this color.
Yeah. Well, I've got some ideas about that.
Okay. Green. See, I kind of like the other side.
So, just real quick, one of the things like about the Catherine Pooler inks, because they are very juicy, they take a little longer when you're doing this wiring business. And you kind of have to hit it from both sides.
Because it stays wet?
Yeah, here, you can kind of show it. Don't rub it, because you'll be able to see how it's in certain areas, but then flip it over.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
can I ask you?
you can ask me.
Can you do the wawing business on the backside since it goes through?
I think so. Let's try that.
Oh, gosh.
But let me get this properly wawed. Okay. Now, you may like the other side better.
Well, I almost think that I do.
And that's fine, too, because I think it locks it in. Especially on the tissue. Because it, like, goes through.
All right, now I'm going to be working with that, and I'm going to do another one here. Actually, can I do two?
Sherry, I can tell you this. Any and all of the packages that we would send to... Actually, I can't verify that. It might be a little bit more expensive. But it's going to run around probably 28, 30 bucks. That is a rough estimate. Please do not hold me to that. Because all of these packages weigh differently. And so that does tweak it a little bit. But usually that's kind of in the realm. Don't even get me started on UPS with the...
Okay.
Alright, which side am I supposed to be doing this on?
The back side.
The back side, okay. Do we care which one, or just try to hit both? Or...
Yeah. And I think that I have picked up a little... See, I kind of messed up here.
I mean, really, did we expect anything? Like, that's pretty on brand for PMR Studio. I'm not mad about that. Take it out of your paint budget.
I'm going to wait for those
You
to
see
get
that she
through
ignored
before
that part.
I make a decision on whether I'm loving this or not.
Come here. Might not be fully dry in all areas, but we're moving along here because we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
But we don't have any more giveaways. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Glue that down onto that and cut it out from there. The foot on this side, I just need, see, I can't use the whole foot anyhow. And I think I can get that in down here.
Okay, well, let's cross that. We'll cross that bridge if it happens.
What is it?
Oh, about paying international postage for someone.
Okay, and I think that, I don't know, I think that that's going to work. that necessarily be better. Okay. Where's my glue?
Did you get your foot on? I'm enjoying the foot thing. Hilarious. We're at time, but we're gonna follow through with this. Y'all, we're gonna get these feet worked out. Oh, I see what you're doing. I mean, I could have just probably wanted on there. Well, I don't know. I mean, it would have been different.
All right, ladies and gents, that's about all we can get done today, because in order to cut those out, they
need to be dry.
They need to be not squishy.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be great, because this one over here, and here's the other thing.
We'll be back
if
tomorrow.
I don't like the colors on these, I can change the colors inside of them.
Hey, and you could even do watercolor with them.
Hot diggity, Mariah. I could even do watercolor.
Stay tuned, y'all.
So exciting.
We shall see y'all back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Until then,
love you.
like a
long haul.
bye, guys.